Ever wondered why it's so hard to put your phone down, even when you know you should? Welcome to the world of unseen hooks, the psychological tricks that social media platforms ingeniously deploy to keep you engaged, scrolling, and liking. Let's unravel these hooks, shall we? First up, notifications. Those little red dots or banners that pop up on our screen. They seem harmless, right? But here's the thing. Each time we see a notification, our brain releases a small dose of dopamine, the pleasure hormone. This creates a sense of anticipation, excitement, and ultimately satisfaction. The more we respond to these notifications, the more we crave them. It's a classic case of Pavlovian conditioning, where we are the dogs and the notifications are the bells. Next, the infinite scroll. Ever noticed how you can keep scrolling through your feed forever? That's not by accident. It's a design feature called infinite scroll. This constant stream of content keeps us engaged, reducing the chances of us getting bored and leaving the app. It's like a never-ending buffet where we keep filling our plates one scroll at a time. Lastly, the algorithms. These complex mathematical formulas are designed to show us more of what we like, creating a feedback loop. We like a few cat videos and suddenly our feed is filled with furry felines. We interact with a few posts about travel and voila, we're bombarded with breathtaking vistas from around the world. This personalized content keeps us hooked as it feeds into our interests and preferences. These psychological tricks are the unseen hooks of social media. They are subtle, powerful, and incredibly effective. And while they might seem innocuous, they can have a profound impact on our behavior, habits, and ultimately, our lives. So, these are some of the unseen hooks that social media platforms use to keep you engaged. But how does this affect your mind and productivity? Stay tuned to find out. You may think that spending a little extra time on social media doesn't harm, but have you considered its impact on your mind and productivity? The reality is that what starts as a seemingly innocent pastime can quickly morph into an addictive behavior. Our brains are wired for novelty, and social media platforms are designed to deliver that in spades. Every scroll, every swipe, every like is a potential reward, a hit of dopamine that keeps us coming back for more. And that's where the danger lies. The more time we spend on these platforms, the more we get caught in this dopamine-driven feedback loop. The result? Our productivity takes a hit. That 5-minute Instagram break can easily turn into an hour, robbing us of valuable time we could have spent on more productive tasks. This phenomenon, often referred to as time theft, is one of the most insidious ways social media platforms manipulate us into spending more time than we intend to. But the impact doesn't stop at productivity. Excessive social media usage can also take a toll on our mental health. Comparing our lives to the carefully curated highlight reels of others can trigger feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Over time, this can lead to more serious mental health issues like anxiety and depression. Moreover, the constant barrage of information and stimuli can overwhelm our brains, leaving us feeling drained and fatigued. It's no surprise then that many of us feel more exhausted after a social media binge than we do after a hard day's work. And let's not forget about the effect on our sleep. The blue light emitted by our devices can interfere with our sleep patterns, leading to poor quality sleep and, in turn, decreased productivity and well-being. It's clear that the excessive use of social media has more cons than pros. But fret not, there are ways to escape this digital trap. It's about setting boundaries, being mindful of our usage, and remembering that our worth is not determined by the number of likes or followers we have. The key is to use social media intentionally, not compulsively. And remember, you're not alone in this. There are resources and strategies available to help us navigate this digital landscape in a healthier way. And that's what we'll explore in our next scene. Stay tuned. Conscious that you're caught in the digital web but unsure how to get out? Here's where we delve into possible solutions. First and foremost, setting specific no-phone times is crucial. This could mean disconnecting from your phone for the first hour after you wake up, during meals, or an hour before bed. This not only helps you to be present in the moment, but also aids in improving sleep quality and overall mental health. Next, let's talk about app limit settings. Most smartphones now come with inbuilt features that allow you to set limits on your app usage. Setting a daily limit on your favorite apps can help you regain control over your time and prevent you from mindlessly scrolling through feeds. Now, onto something a bit more challenging, but equally rewarding: practicing digital detox. This involves setting aside a day or a weekend where you completely disconnect from all digital devices. It might seem daunting at first, but it's an excellent way to reset your mind and break free from the digital trap. Plus, it gives you a chance to engage in activities you love but often neglect due to lack of time. Last but not least, replacing the habit with healthier alternatives is key. This could be anything from reading a book, practicing mindfulness, going for a walk, or even cooking a meal. The aim is to replace the time spent on social media with activities that are beneficial for your mental and physical well-being. Remember, these are just tools to help you navigate through the digital maze. It's up to you to implement them and adjust them according to your lifestyle and needs. The goal is not to completely eliminate social media usage, but to create a healthier relationship with it. After all, social media is not inherently evil. It's how we use it that determines its impact on our lives. Remember, the goal is not to completely eliminate social media usage, but to create a healthier relationship with it. To wrap up, let's quickly revisit what we've discussed today. We've traveled through the labyrinth of social media's unseen hooks, exploring how these platforms lure us in and keep us scrolling. We've dissected the psychological tricks employed, revealing how they feed our need for validation and belonging, while simultaneously siphoning off our energy and time. We delved into the impact on our minds and productivity, uncovering how the constant influx of information can lead to cognitive overload, stress, and even feelings of inadequacy. Yet, it's not all doom and gloom. We also explored strategies to escape this digital trap, from setting boundaries and using tech-free zones to practicing mindfulness and digital detoxing. In the digital age, maintaining a healthy relationship with social media is crucial. Remember, it's not about completely disconnecting, but about using it mindfully and in moderation.